Okay, so it seems that when I had made a sticker pack like tutorial video a while back, that is like my most viewed video, if not one of them. And honestly, when I did that one, it was really quick and rushed, and like I think it was very good, like very informational stuff, but I wanted to kind of elaborate on it and do another one. So I've had questions about how to do certain things that I showed in that video and in other videos, and I wanted to mention a lot of them all in this one. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and making sticker packs is so fun, so easy, and a great way to make money on Redbubble. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I apologize, I don't have like a special mic or anything. So in here, you're just seeing my Procreate app and some of the sample like sticker packs that I've done before. These are, I think, in my last sticker pack tutorial video. And so I'm going to just show you how I use Procreate. So I'm going to go into plus over here. Some people have asked, what size do I use? In this case, I believe I use a 5,000 by 5,000. You can adjust that all within that button. I'm going to go into my canvas just to show you that you can use this grid method and just follow where I like click on it to find that stuff. This can be really helpful if you're doing a lot of drawings. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't, but I do find it very helpful for stuff like this. So I'm going to open up and show you this image. So I just found this online, and typically I don't love to trace as for my my drawings in general, but sometimes I like to for designs like this. And for this video, it was just a little easier to do it quickly and do it right off the bat rather than like a lot of planning ahead of time, because I kind of did just select out of nowhere. I was like, okay, I guess I'm doing a Hawaiian themed sticker pack. So I found this little one. Like I said, it was either on like Pinterest or online. You can Google anything just to get an idea. So I'm showing you just a little bit of textures and the different types of pens you can use. And I don't end up using these colors, but I'm just showing you how you can like layer and do different things, whatever interests you, not just your typical standard pen style, which is what I use to like outline and such. And you know, coloring in leaves a little bit and stuff like that. So you can add that original like template I used to trace this. There were a bunch of other options as well, and you can use whichever. If you want to do a different type of flower or whatever, it's really easy to just trace it. So in this case, I went ahead with that one, and I just did some colors. You can see me Googling a little more here. This I was like tricky with. So another tool you can use within Procreate here is like getting rid of a background. So you have that select tool. I ended up selecting part of it and then manually erasing a lot of it before or after. After that, I used the clipping mask thing to kind of color in the islands individually without basically adding drawing like to the outside of it. If you guys want more detail on some of these things, you can just put it below and I can do a separate video for some of those basic tools and like ways to use Procreate. This one was funny because I just kind of did this quickly, not knowing if I was going to use it. And I didn't realize until afterwards that I actually drew Hawaii on the same image as the lines for the rainbow. And typically if I were doing a whole drawing on this, I would completely restart it, but for this video I just kind of went on it. I wanted to use some other textures and other like pencils, so in this case I used this like neon one, which you can find in I think the luminescence or something under the like the different pen tabs. And I think that's a really fun one to use. I also use this like flowery print, which I've never used before, just to kind of give you guys an idea of some other things that you can do, not just your standard like pen. And then I ended up, I realized that I went in on it. So sometimes with layers, that's what I'm using here, right? You want to use multiple layers so you can move things around in the way you want them to look in the image. And sometimes if I'm moving too quick, I forget to add it as a separate layer. So I drew it right on top. And then I had a little bit of difficulty with it before. So I like, you can see there, I erased part of the flower stuff to make it seem a little less prominent. This wasn't my favorite part of the whole sticker pack, but it did end up kind of cute, so I kept it. But like I said, if this were like a more specific drawing, I would have been careful with it. So here's another of me selecting like a surfboard design. I just wanted something that I could easily trace really quickly. Once again, tracing is totally up to you. I don't do it that often, but for this video, it was just easier if I did some tracing. And this little part that I'm about to do of the sticker pack turned out to be like my favorite. You're gonna hear me like talk about it later. but I just thought it was so cute. So I tend to like to draw it larger on the screen and then make it smaller if I have to, because that helps as far as like pixely, making it look pixely or whatnot. So I would recommend that if you're gonna like trace or draw something, you can draw it bigger in the layer and then make it a little bit smaller afterwards. That's gonna make it look less pixely, rather than if you drew it small and then made it large, if that makes sense. So I was having a little trouble with my layers here. Once again, I get a little messy with it. But yeah, these are just some examples of some like different tools you can use in working with layers. I definitely recommend looking up some videos on like Procreate tutorials, or like messing with it yourself a little bit. If you guys want to know more about Procreate tools that I use most commonly, let me know below. I can make a video on that and just kind of like explaining them individually rather than trying to stuff it all into this one video. So you can see that I was merging layers to kind of make it cleaner, and like since I had completed the flower, completed the rainbow, I didn't want all of those different layers for it anymore, so I merged them. Then I went in, made the surfboard really large, and I can't remember, I think I almost forgot to add, I forgot to add the layer. So I added the layer on top. You want to do that when you trace, that way you can get rid of your sample image that you're tracing from. So I just kind of messily traced it. And so I sped it back up again, just because I don't want to waste too much time with the drawings, because I know you guys are going to draw what you want to draw. I want to explain the other stuff too and uploading it and everything. So here I am just coloring in this little surfboard. I was using this like blotchy pen, which is one of my favorites to use. I always use it as like my watercolor, even though it's not the watercolor brush. In this case, I do wish that I went in, you can see where it's white in the background. That's completely fine, because on a white print, that's what it's going to look like. I wish I would have actually manually put white on the background, because the actual drawing or coloring in that I'm doing is slightly transparent where you can see the white. And so if someone were to order this on a black shirt or something, it's going to not look the exact same. But it's something I could go in there and change later. I don't really hate it. I still like the look of it. So I added a signature little wave that I tend to add for beachy vibes. I wanted something on the surfboard that wasn't going to be too busy. And then I thought about adding some little like water, but it was just too light, so I decided not to do that. You guys really get to see like the process I'm using here. So I went back to that flower template, and I actually ended up using the same one that I already made. And so I just copied it, pasted it, and changed it with some color a little bit to make it look a little less prominent. I copied it again, moved another one here because I thought it'd be really cute with a couple flowers on it. And I forget what colors I ended up using, but you can't always just drop colors in like this. It can get a little difficult when you go to drop it in certain spots. You'll see here it changed the whole color of the flower, but I ended up really liking this like pastel orangey pink one, kind of like a coral color. So then I went ahead and added it to the pack. So I actually copied the surfboard here, and the reason I did that is because I knew I was going to make it small to fit the pack, but I love the surfboard so much that I wanted to save like a larger image of it that wouldn't get too pixely from like sizing it small, sizing it large. And so I just kept one layer of it larger to kind of use later, if that makes sense. So yeah, here's the sample pack pretty much completed, and I'm going to get rid of the background and save it as a PNG, and I'm going to send it directly through AirDrop to my laptop. Okay, so I have you here in front of me, and then I also have my laptop and everything, so I want to do this real time. I've done that with you guys in the past, so hopefully it works out. So what you just watched, I just did on my iPad. I showed you how I export it, etc. I'm going to voice over all that information. So here we are. You see my screen. You should. And so this is my Redbubble dashboard. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click add new work. And I've showed you guys this on a lot of other videos, but I just want to reiterate it because I know that a lot of people don't see all of the videos and then they ask. So what we're going to do is, my whole setup here is kind of messy. I need to organize things. But we're going to go to downloads where it's at, and we're going to find the one I just made. And this is kind of, I haven't checked it, so I want to be like live with you on it. This is kind of where we see are the stickers going to be a solid sticker? Or are they gonna separate? So a lot of times when you're on that Procreate app or whatever you're using, you're separating them, guessing like, oh, I don't think it's gonna go outside of that and connect the sticker packs. So we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna, first things first, here's what I've got. I'm gonna scroll down, and right here we see the stickers. So what this shows us is you can see each of those white outlines. So this rainbow one that I don't love, but it's okay. That's going to be a sticker. The flower is gonna be a sticker. Sorry about my pop-ups. The surfboard, the flower, and you can see that actually the islands here, these two are gonna be separate, which is what, Kauai maybe? Is that Kauai? Forget. So we're gonna see that they're gonna separate. Now, for me, I don't really see that as an issue because I want it to be proportionally correct. This little gap right here looks like it might separate, but I don't know if it will for sure. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with a title. I'm gonna put Hawaiian sticker pack. And that's where, this is where people kind of mess up. So your title is not your tags are not your title. I recommend, for what works for me, is I'm just very honest about the title, something simple. And then I'm gonna go in the tags and I'm gonna put Hawaii, maybe I'll put Oahu and Maui. I don't know if I'm even spelling this correct. Kauai, I don't even, Oahu, Maui, Kauai. I'm missing something, but maybe I'll put Hawaiian Islands, island, surfboard, waves, surfing, like everything that has to do with this, rainbow, Hawaii rainbow. What are these? So, you know, okay, so Hawaiian flowers, and I think this one's like a hydrangea or something, right? What, I don't know what exactly, here, let's do this. Let's go back here. So this is, you know, sometimes you just need to learn. So looks like the one that I did is the hibiscus. That's what it is, not hydrangea, hibiscus. So I'm gonna put hibiscus. Was that how I spelled that? And then I'm also gonna put Hawaiian hibiscus. Oops, what am I doing? Oh gosh, hibiscus, there we go. Flowers, floral, pink flower, like literally anything. You can put, I think, up to like, is it 25 or 50 or something? Probably 50. Go in depth with your tags. These are the SEO recognition that's gonna come in with Redbubble when people are searching. I'm gonna put in sticker pack. What else can I put in here? Surfing, ocean, travel. You know, you could do all kinds of stuff like that. So that's where I'm gonna put it. Now the description, oh, and I'm also gonna put in the tags, I'm gonna put my my username so that if people search me by name, they can find this sticker pack. So and then the description, I'm gonna put something like a sticker pack that every lover of travel and Hawaii needs. And I'm going to say it includes a surfboard, hibiscus flowers, the Hawaiian Islands, a rainbow, etc. So then if people are searching in Google, then when they're searching those individually, we'll have them. So now sometimes sticker packs are not horrible on like a t-shirt, right? But in this case, I'm not loving it. A lot of people say put everything on everything because you never know what people want. And in that case, that is totally up to you. You could apply that, how I just adjusted that, and keep it. I guess I'll enable it, but it's not likely to sell because it just looks silly, right? Unless it's like a pattern. The caps, and I'm probably, in this case, like I really liked the little surfboard that I drew. So I might go in there afterwards and just have a sticker for the surfboard. Like these, I'm not gonna keep these on here. Now we definitely want stickers and magnets enabled. So you can see that there's a bunch of stuff. edit. Okay. A phone case. So sometimes what I do with phone cases is if I have it to where it doesn't look completely horrible, I will scale the image smaller and I'll kind of put like an offset grid or a regular grid pattern, because it is cute. Like, you never know. If I make it smaller, it doesn't look as weird and awkward. And then sometimes I'll go in and be like, okay, well, I think yellow would be really cute. And I do think it is. And so maybe I'll do like a super pale yellow. And I think that would actually be a really cute phone case, like, in my opinion. And I might move it so that it's kind of centered that way. So that's gonna look more natural. Desk mats, why not? This is something also that I would just scale the image smaller. I would do like an offset grid, which I personally think looks best. And we'll do like a yellowish color again. And you could spend a lot more time than I am adjusting these items. I just want to show you guys again how to do it. Maybe yellow's too much, but maybe we'll try like a blue. Let's try like, oh, that's really pretty. I do like the blue. It brings up like the little surf wave too, you know? Same thing for a mouse pad, which I think is a new product. Like, since I've been uploading last, this is new. And we'll go again with that blue because I think blue looked really pretty. Pillows, yes. Even if it's a little bit weird, like and this is where you can also, when you're setting your images up in Procreate and you are deciding like where you want each sticker to be. And typically when you're doing that, it's because you're trying to use your space effectively so that you can fit all of the stickers on there so they're separate and everything. But you can do that and also fit them so that it wouldn't look weird as a pattern. A laptop sleeve would be so cute. I'm obsessed with this little surfboard, so you're definitely going to see that on my site, on my Redbubble account on its own, because I think it's adorable. Set background, maybe try pink. Now I really like the blues and the greens, honestly. Like the seafoam look is really cute. I wish, and maybe you can, maybe I'm wrong, but I wish that you could set those background colors individually as the consumer, the purchaser, because, or the customer, because then you would have a way larger chance of selling those items if they get to select that stuff. There we go. It's so funny. A mug, yeah, let's do it. Let's do this again, and then let's scale down our size so we get a lot on there. I think that'd be really cute as a mug, actually. This turned out to work really well. Same with the travel mug. And once again, the reason I'm scaling it down is because, let me show you, if it's big like this, you're not getting a lot of items in there. If it's like a normal size where you're fitting like one of each, it's just not, it doesn't look right. It looks like a sticker pack. When you make it smaller, you kind of look like you've got a pattern going on. And I think that without intentionally doing it, the way I like put the stickers on there individually turned out to work pretty well. Tablets and cases. Choose pattern. You guys are getting the gist here. Know what I'm doing. Again, with some like a seafoam, like greenish color, sure, why not? And you're gonna do this all around. I'm sorry it's taking forever. I think a notebook would be really cute too. In that case, I'll just keep it white in the background. This would be so cute for like a back to school for kids. I actually think this one, if they're kind of big, looks cute because it's taking up so much of the, well, I'm still gonna do like a offset grid, but I'm not gonna make it as small because like I think it'd be really cute, for example, for it to maybe I have to make it a little smaller. Either way, that'd be so cute. Yes, throw blankets and tapestries. If you can create a design that works for those, you can make some good money selling them. Like really. I don't even know what made me make the islands orange on here, but it turned out pretty well. See, with a little bath rug, I don't know, I think that'd be really cute. So we're just gonna keep applying these changes. Sorry, I know this is really monotonous. Water bottles. And that's one of the things, like, it does take time to go in here and do this stuff, but trust me, it helps. Because I've had a couple times where someone bought like a backpack and I was like, why would you buy a backpack in that? But that's what people want. And you gotta understand that your consumer isn't necessarily you, so they might like that. Let's see the buttons. The pin, I'm just gonna make like a small with each of them like that. The mask, that's really cute. Yes, I do that. I like that a lot. I think this is such a fun sticker pack. I'm so happy I made it. I was like, when I do these videos like this, I don't usually have like ideas in mind for what I'm gonna draw, so it's kind of slow for me, but I really like that I went with this sticker pack. I think it's really good. I love that little surfboard. I'm gonna say it like over and over again. There we go. So you can see that they actually have some more items too, like leggings, which sometimes I just do it. I'm like, let's just see what happens. Like leggings, let's go. Let's do it. We're gonna do the leggings. It's what's gonna happen. Even though they're like white. Socks are cool too. Like I'd be more likely to buy socks like this than leggings, but that's okay. We're gonna make it really small because they're socks. The backpack. Now the backpack, maybe if we like scale it way down to make it it'll look a little choppy, but it'll also be like really vibey. See, that's actually super cute. Okay, now we're gonna do the fitted mask and that's it. Okay, so then I always just do digital art and then I have multiple collections here. I might add more, but sticker packs, obviously. I would say outdoors, yes. Minimalist, they kind of are. Yeah, they're kind of minimalist designs, but I'm not gonna do that for this. There's no mature content here, and I usually do default product as optimized. Typically, it's gonna be like a sticker or something, but it's whatever it looks best at. And then let's upload. So processing. Okay, processing complete. And then these are gonna upload and they'll be there in like 15 minutes. So that is what I do to make sticker packs. I still do the same thing, but I think I was able in this video to kind of answer some of those questions that you guys had before. That dad hat is so cool. With like just a surfboard, that'd be so cute. I'm obsessed with this. I'm gonna make more Hawaiian sticker packs, I think. I'm just gonna like make a bunch and then the other cool thing, which I'll go ahead and show you guys this. The other cool thing with like, if you have Procreate, is you could go in and you could say, okay, this flower right here, wait, oh, I should probably record, right? Opening Procreate in Procreate. So let's say I'm in here and I like this orange flower. I can go in, you can either select it and do it, or I can go in here, click on this, press copy, right? And so maybe I'll go into my gallery and I'll open another page. And if you do 3 fingers down and paste, there's that flower. So I can use this in a different sticker pack or in a completely different design. And that's why I like to keep all of mine just in case. So that's a really good tool to use as well. So yeah, that's where I'm at with sticker packs. If you guys have any questions about sticker packs or any ideas you want me to draw out or show you guys, let me know below. I definitely love making them. Sticker packs are a great way. People feel like they're getting more for their buck with them, and they kind of are. And it's all in one thing, so it's perfect. And the other cool thing is if you want those stickers to be larger individually, you can just buy a bigger sticker for the pack. So let me know what you guys think. If you have any other ideas or questions about sticker packs, put them below, and I'll be back soon with another video.